On the night she was murdered, the lights of Broadway were still glowing. Music echoed through the streets. Crowds laughed. The city moved on. But inside a quiet apartment, just 10 blocks from Times Square, a rising Broadway dancer took her final breath. There were no signs of forced entry, no stolen valuables, no clear motive. And within days, detectives reached a terrifying conclusion. Everyone in her life had a reason. Friends, co-workers, lovers, even the people who claimed to protect her. This is the unsolved murder where every single person became a suspect. This is the case of Lena Whitmore. Lena Whitmore was 29 years old. To the world, she was a Broadway dancer. Graceful, disciplined, unforgettable on stage. But to those who knew her, she was something else. Relentless. Lena grew up in a small town in Ohio. She started training at 6 years old. While other kids played outside, Lena practiced until her feet bled, until her muscles screamed, until perfection was the only option. Her dream was simple: Broadway or nothing. By 25, she made it to New York. By 28, she landed her first major ensemble role. And by 29, people whispered she was about to be promoted lead dancer, the dream she bled for. But success has a shadow, and Lena's shadow was growing longer. February 17th, 2019, a Saturday night, Lena performed her final show at 10:47 p.m. The audience applause was thunderous. Cast members later said she looked distracted, but happy after the show. She declined drinks with the cast. She was seen arguing quietly with someone backstage. The conversation, brief, but heated. She left alone. Security cameras confirmed it. 11:22 p.m. At 12:03 a.m., Lena entered her apartment building. She never came out. The next afternoon, Lena missed rehearsal. Unusual, concerning. By evening, her phone went unanswered. A friend used a spare key. Inside the apartment, nothing was broken. No overturned furniture. No shattered glass. No signs of struggle. Lena was found in her living room. Cause of death: blunt force trauma to the head. The weapon never found. No forced entry. No defensive wounds. No signs of a break-in. Which meant one thing: Lena let her killer inside. In most murder cases, detectives narrow down suspects. But in Lena's case, the list only grew. The cast, several dancers admitted resentment. Lena was being considered for a lead role, the same role someone else had been promised, someone who had waited years. Motive? Jealousy. The ex-lover. Lena had recently ended a relationship. A fellow performer? Text messages revealed arguments. Bitterness. One message read, "You'll regret this decision." A threat? The detective couldn't prove it, but the tone was unmistakable. The director. Months before her death, Lena had accused a senior production member of inappropriate behavior. The complaint was never filed. Why? Because Lena was warned it could end her career. Someone with power, someone with influence, someone who wanted her silent. At 1:14 a.m., 38 minutes after Lena entered her apartment, Her phone sent a message to an unknown contact. I can't keep pretending anymore. The message was never explained. The contact was deleted, but phone records showed something. The number belonged to someone she saw almost daily, someone trusted, someone who had access. Detectives processed the scene. Fingerprints inconclusive. DNA mixed profiles, too many to isolate. Security footage corrupted. Between 12:30 and 1:30 a.m., the exact window of the murder. The camera showed nothing. Neighbors heard nothing, saw nothing. One detective later admitted, this case had too many answers and none of them fit. 2 weeks before her death, Lena met with a lawyer. Not about money, not about contracts, about silence. Someone wanted her quiet, not dead, just quiet, until something went wrong. Was the murder planned or was it panic? Lena Whitmore's murder remains unsolved. No arrests, no closure, no justice. Broadway moved on. The show continued. New dancers took the stage. Lena's name faded from the marquee, but those who knew her still asked the same question. If everyone was a suspect, why was no one ever charged? Was Lena killed for ambition, for love, or for something she knew that we were never meant to hear? Sometimes the truth takes a final bow before it's ever revealed.